Welcome on board Fast and Furious, an AB145 yacht that currently holds the speed record as the fastest 44-meter yacht at a staggering top speed of 43.5 knots. She was built in 2016 by the AB shipyard in Viareggio, Italy. You could call this a Rocket Rolls Royce on the water, because she is stabilized with two Seakeeper zero-speed Gyro Stabilizers, allowing you to even have lunch at the saloon table while dashing along with 40 knots. AB is part of the FIPA group, which includes other brands such as CBI Navi for Explorer yachts and the more well-known Majora yachts. This yacht is built in fiberglass with a Kevlar infused hull for maximum strength and performance at such high speeds. The water jet propulsion today is one of the most efficient drive systems in the world. And Fast and Furious is equipped with the commercial-grade water jet system from the manufacturer MGP that you can find on ferries and military boats all over the world. So let me grab the camera to give you a little tour of this spaceship on the water. Here on the main aft deck you see her full beam potential at 8.3 meters. It just gives you a lot of space, big sunbathing area, lounge with sofas, a fully equipped bar. This door actually leads down to the engine room, which you're gonna see in a minute. Let's have a look right now when we're here. So you go down in the soundproofed cabin, and then here you have three 16V MTU engines, each with 2,600 horsepower, which you need to put this yacht forward up to the top speed of 43.5 knots. Down here is where you have the Gyro Seakeeper stabilization system, and of course all the engine room is well equipped, well serviced. It's in great condition, as you can see. And then coming out from the engine room, let's go into the saloon. There's an automatic sliding door, and look at how generous this saloon is and how much light is actually flooding inside through the big windows. And you wouldn't think from the outside and sleek line that there's so much space inside. There's a petition to basically close this door. There's a day head where you can have your guests, and the feature, a really nice feature, are those carbon fiber toilets. And then further going to the bow on the port side, you have the access to the crew cabin, and then here you have a sliding door to the side where you can also go to the front deck, where they're just gonna install the sunbathing cushions, and then later we're also gonna go up to the fly. Going from this large open space saloon, we have here the glass dining table with up to 10 guests, a feature sideboard with two lamps on top, and then we go forward through the main corridor basically and arrive in the raised pilot house that is completely open and gives access to the owner's cabin on the starboard side further towards the bow. And then up here you have the burning management screen systems and the two Seakeeper gyro stabilization, autopilot, your indicators of the steering system, whereas the bucket of the jets. Then you have the three engine control switches and systems where you switch them on and basically get all the information. And then you have the control levers, of course the steering wheel down here, and then the MGP joystick. And the MGP water jet system is a commercial grade one that is used in many fast ferries and military ships and is a very reliable system. Then here you have your navigators and weather fact station, VHF with a seat, and then the pilot seat. Over here the sofa to see and observe the crew working when they're cruising, and then up here you have the access to the flybridge. Leaving the open pilot house, we can go down in the central staircase to a surprisingly large lower deck where you have your 5 cabins. Well, actually there are 1, 2, 3, 4 guest cabins, and then this one could be fitted out as a interim guest cabin, a gym, an office, But right now it's just an open space, which really shows you how large this yacht actually is. If we go forward, you have one of the VIP cabins, and the light is flickering because of the camera. It's actually the frame rate. And then you have the carbon feature detailing with the sink and the toilet. This is the bathroom, the ensuite bathroom of the VIP cabin. And then here you have your twin cabin, and every cabin has a little different feature panel. Again, the signature carbon fiber detailing. And then going further aft, we have again two guest, or actually VIP cabins, both with ensuite. And on the other side, this is the same with another ensuite bathroom. And everything is really laid back, open, bright, and gives you very spacious and roomy feeling. We're on the main aft deck again with the lounge, and on the starboard side we can go up the exterior stairs to the flybridge. And then here you have a recessed area that is a bit more wind protected for your sunbathing. In here is the kitchen and grill area on the flybridge. You have your exterior dining table, and then of course the helm station up here where you can also control the boat. And you have a very good overview, as you can see, to the front and also to the back. And this is a huge flybridge for sunbathing, and of course to go at speeds like 43.5 knots, you have to tie down this loose furniture, but you have this huge exterior space. And as you can see on these poles, you can cover it completely for ample sunshade. On the bow you can see another sunbathing area that is very generous with 8 big sunbeds. And believe it or not, but here you have a dumbwaiter that actually comes up from the kitchen through the main deck, and then when you open this hatch, it can actually come up, and whatever you've ordered will appear here ready to be served for you. In my case, I needed a nice and refreshing still water. If we go forward this main corridor, we have on the left side a technical room with access to all the systems. And then we go forward to the master cabin, which on the right side, on the starboard side, has a balcony that actually folds out. And then you can also feel here that it's a really spacious full beam master cabin with lots of natural light also coming in through the window from the front. The sofa, you have lots of storage, you have a walk-in wardrobe, of course your ensuite bathroom, and then over here you have your walk-in wardrobe. And one special feature also besides the balcony is that when you go forward, what you think might be a storage locker, you actually have a access hatch to the front deck that lets you enjoy some fresh air, of course, also during the night. And look how much space again you find on the front deck with the anchor winches well arranged, and then here the before mentioned sunbathing area, which is also huge, and then the access to the aft deck over the side deck. Going down to the platform, we have the garage that of course opens up hydraulically, and you can see how big the platform actually is. And as you can see, this garage is really big and allows you to put a 5-meter tender, big jet ski, and still lots of room for all your toys and ropes and equipment to stow away. So now here we are at the end of the video, and as you can see, she's such a fast yacht that you even need to screw down the cockpit lounge furnitures. If you're interested to visit this yacht, don't hesitate, send me an email, drop me a line, give me a call. I'm also here on WhatsApp, and she's staying in Cannes until the end of September, and then go back to Malta, where we have our newly opened office with Eddie and Cassidy Woods as Breeze Yachting Malta. Thank you for watching the video, and I would be delighted to show you this yacht.
We speak yachting. Let's talk.